Hello, welcome to the first day of classes. Let's take a minute and just scroll through Moodle together. I know some of you have already gotten started, and that's excellent. I just want to show you a few things. So when you log in for the first time, this is the view that you're going to have, the course information section. Go ahead and take this course entry quiz so that you can get started in the course. So you'll click attempt quiz now, and it's saying that you have a 2-hour time limit, and it'll kick you out after 2 hours. It shouldn't take you 10 seconds, but we just do this so that people aren't holding it open for a long period of time. It's very straightforward. It's very agree, disagree, etc. So I'm going to take this real quick and come back. Okay, so I just finished the quiz, took all 4 questions, got them all right, and I'm going to click Finish Review. And then I can go back to the course, and now I am going to see multiple modules. So I can see all the way out to week 6, and you will be able to see further shortly, but we are going to first start. We'll start here with the course syllabus and go through those course policies. I just want to highlight a couple of things. Here is my contact information. My office hours are listed here, and I prefer for my online courses, it seems like the best way to communicate is through email. And then if we need to schedule or set up a meeting, we can definitely do that. So then we have the course outcomes. So these are the things that once you pass the course, this is what you should be able to do. The prerequisite, co-requisite, English 112 or 114. There is a textbook for this course. It looks like this. This is the ISBN number if you're looking to purchase that somewhere other than our bookstore, but our bookstore does have copies of this text available for you. This course sequence is pretty straightforward. It's very generic. You can find a more detailed list of our ratings in the reading list that I sent out earlier, as well as in each module of Moodle. I don't include the page numbers, and that is because our textbook changes so frequently, and some people do use older textbooks. Or some people look up some of the readings online. A lot of the poetry is going to be on the Poetry Foundation website. So because people are coming at this from multiple places, I don't always include the page numbers. But if you have questions about that, you can definitely let me know. We do have assignments, at least one assignment due every week, sometimes 2 assignments. In general, those assignments are due on Sundays at 11:59 p.m. We're going to take a look at that in just a minute. I do allow early submissions, and I grade things as they come in as much as I am able, but sometimes I fall behind. So if you want to turn things in early, I'll try to grade them. If you have a specific question, email me, let me know, and I might be able to help you with that. So in this course, grades are weighted. Some grades are worth more than others. The things that we do week to week, so our weekly assignments, our discussion boards, things like that, are worth 25% of your total grades. So there will be lots of grades that are going into that. Then we do have a midterm and a final in this course. Those are both 2-part tests. One part is an essay, and the second part is an actual multiple choice test. So midterm, part A and part B, so both the essay and the test, are worth 30%, and same for final. Final part A and final part B are worth 30% of your total course grade. And then at the end of the semester, we have a creative project that is worth 15%. I am working on moving around some things for the midterm and the final, some changes that I made from my spring course to this course. And I hope by the end of the month or the 1st of September to have things available to you. You will not be able to look at the midterm and the final until 2 weeks, like around the time that we're doing that, but you will be able to get a jump start on the creative project as soon as it's made available to you. So again, the midterm and the final will be locked to the specific time that they're happening, but the creative project will be available for the majority of the semester. So you can work ahead in this course if that's what you would like to do. Grading scale, we are on a 10-point grading scale. I do not offer makeup work. I have noticed a couple of the questions in the introduction forum, or do I offer extra credit? Yes, I offer extra credit. Makeup work is when you're replacing a 0. I don't allow you to replace a 0, but I will allow you to do work to improve an existing grade. So, or to improve an assignment. Sometimes extra credit will be offered throughout the semester. So say there's an event on campus like the Writer Symposium. Sometimes attending that or doing something, being involved in an event on campus can earn you extra credit. And sometimes I'll have extra reading or something that you can do. Those will be presented to you throughout the semester, just kind of surprise, here's an opportunity. But they are also available upon request, and we can work that out one-on-one, what's the best thing to do in your specific situation. But I do not offer makeup work. You cannot replace a 0 once the late work policy has been extended. So you can submit late work with the exception of the midterm, the final, and the creative project. Assignments can be submitted up to 2 weeks or 14 consecutive days late. That includes weekends and holidays. After the 14 days, the assignment is no longer accepted. The 0 is there, cannot be changed. There's a 5-point deduction for assignments 1 to 7 days late and a 10-point deduction for assignments 8 to 14 days late. And that's not 5 points per day, that's 5 points even. And 10 points straight across the board. Very simple. If some kind of unavoidable, uncontrollable life event happens and keeps you from submitting the midterm, the final, or the creative project on time, we can make arrangements for you, but you have to contact me as soon as it is safe to do so. So, heaven forbid you're in an accident. I do not want you contacting me from the ambulance to let me know you're not going to be able to do something. Wait until you are safe and things are under control before you can talk to me. Before you talk to me. I am not the priority in that moment. So significant unavoidable life events include, but aren't limited to, accidents that require immediate medical attention, sudden changes in your housing situation, loss of a close family, friend, etc. Communicate with me directly and we'll address this on a case-by-case basis. This does not apply to all the other assignments. If you've got 2 weeks to submit, most issues like that are resolved within those 2 weeks. So, or not resolved, but you're in a better place where you can turn something in those 2 weeks. So for the most part, this policy covers all the other assignments, but when it comes to midterms, finals, or creative projects, we might need to make a plan. Assignments that are submitted late will be graded within 1 week, 7 days of their submission. I do put in 0s on Mondays, so assignments are due on Sundays. I put in 0s on Mondays because it's attendance, because I want to keep the grade book as accurate as possible. If you are still within that 14-day limit, even if there's a 0 in the grade book, you can submit and that grade will be changed within a week of when you submitted. It's your responsibility to keep up with what you've submitted. I can help if you have any questions, but at the end of the day, it's on you to make sure that you submit your assignments on time. This Yep, I attempt to grade as they come in, but some weeks that works out well, others it doesn't. You can expect a grade within a week of the due date. Attendance in this class is based off of submitting those assignments. So if you're missing more than 3 assignments, just 3, you're in danger of being withdrawn from the course. So if you have missing assignments, you should contact me as soon as possible. I will be contacting you when you miss assignments, but you should reach out to me as well, like respond to my emails, talk to me, let's work this out. If you're inactive, like do not log into Moodle, do not communicate with me for more than 14 consecutive days, that can result in being withdrawn from the course as well. So log into Moodle at least, at the very minimum, once a week, but you should be logging into Moodle more than once a week for any online class. Here's information on the withdrawal policy. If you decide to withdraw from the class, you can do that through student services. And then here is our non-discrimination agreement. It's an equal opportunity for all, and we're here to just make sure everyone is having a great learning experience. And I say great, it should hurt a little. Learning is, if it's not painful learning, it's not usually lasting learning. But that's another discussion. From there, I have resources available to you. So if you want to schedule a meeting, if you want to meet me in my virtual office, setting up a paper when it comes to writing, submitting documents to Moodle, a little bit on MLA. This is being updated, so this little MLA section will probably change in the next few days because MLA has a new edition. Yay! Information on how I grade and just some time management help. And then our first week we will be here, and welcome to English 232. These are things that you need to know to be successful in this course. They're resources that are available to you. And our assignments for this week are to submit the frequently asked questions worksheet. I've answered a lot of these questions in this video. The Flipgrid introduction, this activity is encouraged. It's not graded. I'm just kind of trying to get you used to this resource. So this is kind of just for fun. We're testing this out to see if it works. I'm trying to get all the bugs out of the system before it's actually graded. So I'd love for you to do this. And then we have the introduction forum, which you can see I've been responding to some this morning, and I look forward to hearing a little bit more about you here. The instructions are here, and this is essentially a participation grade. So if you meet the minimum requirements, you get a 100 for the assignment. Other weeks you can take a look at. So what will typically happen is I'll have a list of the readings for the week. I will have resources. When it looks like this, and it's a little funny, click read more, and you'll see the actual videos that are available to you on the authors that we're looking at. Then each week I will have biographies available. There are biographies in the textbook. Sometimes these are a little bit easier to follow than the textbook. And then you'll have your assignments. So typically it'll look like this. You'll have a response and a discussion. Sometimes the discussions will be forums where you type things in. Other times the discussion will be a Flipgrid where you talk. So that will vary. Some weeks you'll only have one assignment. Like some weeks we may only have a discussion. Other weeks we may only have responses. But you can go ahead and look at the upcoming weeks and get a better idea for what we are doing. I think, week 6 is one of my favorite weeks. Williams, this is Streetcar Named Desire. So I'm really excited about what we're looking at and what we're reading. Everyone, it's going to be all over. It's not chronological. It's grouped based off of either the same type of work or the same theme. So hopefully you'll understand the method to my madness as we move through that and why I put certain people together. So, all that being said, welcome to class. I'm so excited to get to know you a little bit better, and I can't wait to get started.